right? So we're going Game 5 in the NBA Finals is tonight.
Yep.
I chose the Warriors in 5 before the series
You were
started.
a fool for that.
Caleb believes that the Cavs will win in 7 for some reason. Explain why you believe that again.
I shouldn't have to explain this, Josh, but I will. Reason being is that we're talking about the greatest player in the world, arguably to ever touch a basketball, and that is LeBron James.
Wait, who's on the other team now?
Steph Curry, Kevin Durant.
Nah, the second best player in the world, right?
I mean,
and then another top 10 player in the world.
Once again.
And then 2 other top 20 players in the world.
Once again, I trust him. I trust him. LeBron, he knows me personally, Josh, and we talk before every single game.
You Shannon Sharp, you Shannon Sharp right
exactly. Now? So before this game, because right now it is what? It is the 12th, so we're going to be seeing Game 5 tonight. And I promise you they're going to come through, because reason being, if they win this game, Game 6 is at Cleveland. That's pretty much a lot. And then Game 7, LeBron is undefeated in Game 7 in the finals. He's going to come through.
That's cool, bro.
So, look, I understand that they have Kevin Durant. I get it. His mom, she's been talking trash. Steph's mom, they've been talking trash on the sidelines. That's okay, because they are front runners. But if they blow this game, because they actually blew this past game, and people don't understand, that has a really big psychological effect. Reason being, because they'll think, we were up 3-1 last year, and we blew that. It's 3-1 again.
But it was totally different circumstances.
I understand that, but this time it can be worse because we were technically up 3-0, and we had to acquire Kevin Durant just to beat that guy on the East Coast, that beast in the East by the name of LeBron James.
Okay.
So
LeBron's also a year older, has a lot more miles.
But Josh, he's had his best statistical season in the postseason that he's ever had. LeBron is averaging a triple-double, and he's getting 30-plus points a game. He's not a human being.
Who has he played?
That doesn't matter. Who have the Warriors played? The first round, Golden State played Portland without their best player. Second round, they played Utah. No, what's the guy's name? I think it was
Jokic.
Bro, he was getting.
He was not their best player, bro.
He was a starter. He didn't play.
He's a starter.
Utah Jazz. That was an okay team.
But George Hill got hurt.
That's what I'm saying. San Antonio, who got hurt? Kawhi Leonard. And they were about 25, Josh. They were about 25. And Kawhi, he was on pace to drop 40.
I don't think you understand, bro. I'm not a fan of Golden State. I don't like
but I'm just saying, when you ask who has Bron played, the question is
we'll go through the list, bro.
No, Golden State as well. They haven't played anybody.
No, but they played better teams. Neither has played teams at the full strength. But the West full strength and the East full strength are totally different, bro. Isaiah Thomas was hurt, bro. Like who they play before?
But when he was healthy, the first 2 games they were getting 40 piece, bro. So it's not like.
But it does matter.
Toronto got handled, and Toronto they were in the Eastern Conference.
Toronto's just not ready, bro. They're just not ready.
All these other teams in the West, they just aren't ready.
Walking through the East every year.
Okay.
Let's talk about the future of the league.
He's doing what he's supposed to do, Josh.
The NBA isn't fun anymore, bro.
Michael Jordan, wasn't the NBA not fun anymore when you already knew that he was going to win?
Kelly,
and he used to cakewalk to the East.
We didn't watch those games live. You talking about right now. It's not fun.
But Josh, it's okay.
Who's going to make the finals next year? We going to put
this.
Cavs and Warriors.
I like this because I'll tell you why. Magic Johnson, how many NBA Finals appearances does he have?
I don't know, like 9.
He has 9. What decade did he dominate?
The 80s.
How many years are in a decade, Josh? I'm just saying. All right, so look, he has 9 NBA Finals appearances.
Look, I don't care about Bill Russell 11 rings with only 3 teams in the league. I don't care about Magic Johnson dominating before real athletes got into the league.
What real athletes?
Real athletes.
Magic Johnson wasn't a real athlete. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I'm talking about
Michael Cooper.
They're skilled.
Dominique Wilkins.
They're skilled. Dominique
Jordan.
Dominique and Michael Jordan. You let me talk, bro.
You're crazy.
Let me talk, bro. Athletes, bro.
Michael Jordan's not.
Russell Westbrook is an athlete. John Wall is an athlete, bro.
Dominique Wilkins.
LeBron is an athlete, bro.
Very true.
T-Mac in his prime.
Dr. James was an athlete.
They're not as well rounded as these dudes are. But I'm just saying. Now that the NBA, the talent is kind of evened out.
Is it really evened out?
It kind of has, bro. It just what happened was LeBron.
He said what happened.
Let me just skip across the league to this team. This team's getting old. Let me go back to my old team with Kyrie Irving in the first draft pick. Like, it's not fun to watch. Do you watch basketball during the regular season?
There's no point of watching basketball during the regular season.
Do you watch basketball during the playoffs before the finals?
Yes.
Just LeBron or the whole team? Or
the whole entire thing, because I'll tell you why. People have to just understand this. The reason why the regular season ratings have been so down is because we're talking about 82 games. People get fatigued by seeing games every single night, so it has no significance to it.
But you don't think that's not contributed to the fact that what's the point of watching all this filler when we know the end result is this and this? We know that.
Did you watch Malcolm X, Josh?
I did, but that's
you
a long
knew
movie,
that he
bro.
was going to die. Why did you watch the movie?
Because it's a true story.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Sometimes we watch things knowing what the end is going to be, but we just have to see the story.
I know what you mean.
So right now, we just have to see the story.
If you watch Batman vs Superman, Superman dies in it, you know he's not dead. I understand that, Caleb, but that movie was trash. That's my point. It was trash.
But even if it was, you still sat down and you still watched it
bro.
because they had you. So right now, just enjoy the ride because we're talking about super teams that's playing each other. I mean, I'll take it because if we don't appreciate this, Josh, then we'll see teams that's teams that's playing each other in the finals. Because I remember seeing, I think it was on ESPN Classic. It was like the New Jersey Nets playing the Spurs. Like it was boring. Like
no, the Nets had Jason Kidd,
they did.
Vince Carter, Kenya Martin, Richard Jefferson.
I get it, but at the same time, they were very outmatched. So now seeing this, we can say the same thing.
The thing was that happened every now and then back then, but now it's like the teams are evenly matched, but nobody else but them can play each other. So it's kind of like. It's like Godzilla versus King Kong.
I know it's tough.
And then the rest are just little army soldiers. It's not fair. Yeah. You know these two are gonna battle it out. We don't know who's gonna win until the Kevin Durant switches teams. Now we know who's gonna win. But it's just not fun, bro.
I know it's tough, but it's okay, guys. If you can, go in the comment section, tell us what you think about the finals, what you think about the status of the league. And Josh, I'm completely on board with you. I understand your pain. I understand your pain because I was there like a couple of nights ago, but then it hit me like appreciate it because we have all these greats playing, but I know it sucks seeing like the regular season. So we're gonna try to segue from that to the person on social media that's taking it by storm, and that is Miss Amber Rose. Josh, how do you feel about Amber Rose posting half new pictures on Instagram, but coding it by saying it is feminism?
I don't mind the picture at all, but her message behind it, I feel, is a little skewed because of who she is.
Right.
As I explained off camera, she's not a person. What she represents is not really anything of her own. She's an accumulation of this being this person's boyfriend, this person's boyfriend.
Exactly.
So it's like it's a weird thing where like these people made you famous and you capitalize on it, which is what you should do, but you capitalize it with your body and
so
not really
Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, not really with your like up here. So it's like how are you gonna lead this deep movement, this movement that's been going on for centuries, just by showing your genitalia on Instagram? Like, how does that work? How does that work?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Honestly, Josh, I would say that it is the current society that we are in, and I feel like what she did was it was a very smart marketing strategy. What she did, she captured people's fantasies, and she knows that a lot of guys or girls probably fantasize about her. So her best way to catch somebody's attention is by showing her body. So by doing such, although everybody's talking about the picture, at the same time, everybody is now aware, or even more aware, that of her cause, which is, of course,
her slut walk.
Slut walks.
But
yeah,
we knew about that.
I know it's not okay.
We knew about that before.
Yeah.
It's like me seeing her private parts does not make me want to participate in that walk.
Exactly.
It's like, oh, let me just like this picture.
Yeah.
Or just keep scrolling. Like it doesn't
Screenshot it.
Amber, that does not help your cause at all. Like you're promoting yourself, but you're not promoting your cause, which is my problem with her.
That is a fact, and I don't know, man. What she has to understand is that she has so many young girls that's looking up to her. She has so many young girls that's trying to be that next Amber Rose, and you have to set that tone. So,
all right. So let's do this.
She has a son.
What if Serena Williams did that? What would the reaction be?
Oh, what is she doing?
Same picture.
Yeah, she's this, she's that. Derogatory terms. We already know it.
So why do you think that's because she's black, or you think that's because her lane is
not
different?
simply because she's black. It's just her lane, exactly. And I feel like Amber Rose, I don't respect her lane, but
yeah, but like so do you respect Serena more? So you're more likely to like, oh, let me look into this cause she has because of her background, knowing that she kind of built herself up.
That is a point, but I know Serena. But even if she did per se post a picture like how Amber posted it, where she was showing her body,
yeah,
people would still be disappointed because it's like Serena. What's going on?
You're better than this.
Exactly. So I feel like
with Amber's not. You don't get
which
that
is sad because people should hold her up to that standard, and I feel like some people have, but then at the same time, some people they're just like, what are you doing? Like you have a son.
Yeah.
And to me, and I feel like this for social media as a whole, people have to just understand that you always have somebody that's watching. And you just can't post things just to post them, and you can't try to mask it by saying this is feminism.
But that's her problem. She knows that we're watching,
and she's seeking attention.
And I would challenge the viewers to like, why watch that? Why do you care?
Exactly.
Like if it wasn't
Don't partake
her,
in that.
If it wasn't her and it was just some random student posting that picture, would you really care?
Exactly. And that is the biggest thing. Just always be aware and always know, guys, that you always have somebody that's watching. So be cognizant. Know that you are here for a reason. So if you're just posting things just to post things and you have millions of followers and females as well, then they'll probably start thinking that that's okay.
Yeah.
And if they post something like that, they won't get that same reaction. They might get criticized even more. So
my message is, if you want to be an activist, don't make yourself bigger than your cause, because you're skewing the goal here. Like, that's we don't know what you're promoting. Are you promoting the issue or are you promoting yourself?
And
yeah.
That's true. Girls always watching guys as well. So we'll be back after this, and we have what next, Josh? The knowledge?
I thought that was an interview.
Oh yeah, dang, we did.
I think we're wrapping it up, bro.
That's pretty dope. All right. Well, this was one of our best shows, so thank you guys so much, and we'll be right back. And once again, man, you're watching Necessary Knowledge and what, Josh?
Nonsense.
Thank you. Peace. Good people, what's up? Thank you guys for always supporting us. Necessary Knowledge and Nonsense. Josh and I, we cannot thank you enough, so we ask for what, Josh?
We ask for one more favor. If y'all can just follow us at GSU Signal on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, as well as SoundCloud. And if you want to catch us on Facebook, it's The Signal. Appreciate it.
Simple. Subscribe. We cannot thank you guys enough. Our views for each and every video, every post on Instagram as well. It has been growing.
If you like it, share it.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, comment. Let us know what we need to work on.
Yeah, because we are always having open ears. Snapchat, everything. We are always available. So hit us up. Let us know what you want. Let us know what you want for us to talk about, because we got you. So thank you.
Yeah.
Peace.